everybody, it's Stevie here from Never Too Late to Travel. Hope you can hear me in a bit of a busy, noisy Chinatown, and behind me the Chinatown gate. You might well ask, what am I doing here? Well, this morning I've decided to come and now have a look at the Nine Emperor God Festival, otherwise commonly known as the annual 10-day vegetarian festival, mainly held here around Chinatown. Quite a lot to see, very interesting foods. I'm sure that many of them I don't know myself. So I'd like to invite you on this little walk around, and then later I'm hoping to take you to a few of the little back streets and see some of the little flea market stalls. So with that, let's get going before the weather changes. It's been pretty bad here in the last few days in Bangkok, and haven't really been able to get out to do a lot. So let's go for a walk and invite you along, and let's see what we can find. Just in front of us, the Chinatown gate, very well known area in Bangkok, and Wat Tramit just to the side of it. And this is the end of Yarawat Road, and we're going to have a walk along and just have a look at some of the different vegetarian food that is on offer to everybody. A lot of Thais actually celebrate the vegetarian festival. But the majority of people that observe the 10-day vegetarian rule are normally Thais with some Chinese background. I'm expecting it to be very busy along here, so you'll have to bear with me if there's any noise. So many different foods I passed this morning, and to be honest, there is a lot of them that I don't know anything about. We'll try and walk along without getting ourselves killed. Lady here frying Chinese pastries. You're going to see so many foods here, and please don't leave comments and ask me what they are, because 9 out of 10 I'll have no idea. Here we have the lotus buds. What they do is break off the green and the little bits of black that you see here are seeds. They take them out, take the skin off, and they roast them, and they're very delicious. Wat Tramit there. I haven't actually managed to go and do any videos there because it's widely covered here in Bangkok. And when you get to repetitive videos on YouTube, it does get a little bit boring. Yeah, the festival, 10 days of the 9 Emperor Gods. They invite the 9 deities down from heaven to celebrate. Bean curd sheets there. As you can see, very busy. Many people around. But if the rain comes down, you watch people disappear. It'll be like a deserted ghost town. One of my favourite there, spring rolls. Few Thai fish cakes. The store here has many Chinese sweet pastries from bean curd, red bean, winter melon and mung bean. Normally when I'm travelling I do buy stuff like this. I find it very, very tasty, and small as it is very, very filling. Cow lamb, which is a sticky sweet rice in bamboo that you have to smash open with a hammer, and again sweet taro, sweet bean and sweet jelly desserts, many different ones. Come down, buy a selection to take home. I'm sure that your trade would be very much appreciated. This is one of the major Chinese shrines here at the beginning of Yarawat Road, just across the road from the China Gate. I don't intend to go in, just to let you have a look at the outside. People, when they're shopping for the vegetarian food, will also drop in here to pay respects. But so we're not going to hang about here this morning. We'll carry on and have a walk along. If you want to pay respects at the shrine, you can buy your offerings from this lady here, beginning of the shrine gates. That must be a very, very popular dessert here. The queue is exceptionally long, and the guys actually pound the dessert with wooden hammers. All different kinds of sweets here, all very, very delicious and all reasonably priced. Up the road here you see all the manners advertising the festival. This carries on now until the 4th of October, and if you hit this place at the right time, you may be lucky enough to see some dragon dances taking place. Can't guarantee it because I don't actually know the time of them, but you just have to take potluck. Beautiful stir fry there. That's absolutely delicious. See some of the cars and tuk-tuks struggling along here this morning because it's very, very busy. It's not really a wise decision for somebody to make to bring a vehicle along here, especially today, or for the next 10 days come to that. And again, more different noodles. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know what this soup is, but it looks very, very similar to shark fin soup, which is kind of very thick and sticky, but being it's a vegetarian festival, I doubt very much if that is the case. But then again, there's all different types of food here, so it could have been It well could have been shark fin soup. I have noticed they've got some meat dishes, so so if you happen to be one of the 9 deities coming down from heaven to celebrate, you're going to have quite a feast if you come around here. Lots of soy-based products on sale. No idea what that is unless it's black squid ink in a pasta. I couldn't really say. If you know better than me, please leave a comment. More cow lamb there, different sizes. Actually, when I'm travelling, I really like the stuff. It's a quick snack, it's very filling and very sweet. And more pastries here, frying away. The smell is absolutely delicious. Plenty to drink as well. Somebody not very happy this morning. Just giving somebody a right gobful. Rice cakes, one of my favourites, and red bean. See, some of the stuff is already sold out. Pastry there frying away. I think that's patongo or patango as the Thais call it. Normally a very popular breakfast sweets that they smear with sweet condensed milk. I'll certainly buying some spring rolls to take home. This stall here, I have no idea what it is at all. See many people walking around the market carrying their umbrellas. The weather here in Bangkok has been atrocious for the last few days, and it's been such that I haven't been able to get out and do any videos. It was just horrendous. Around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon it's just beginning to pour down. walk back up the back end of the stalls that we've just walked along and see if we can see anything different on the way back. Well worth a visit, guys, if you're in Bangkok. And if you don't fancy eating on the side of the road, there's lots of little restaurants that you can jump into and find something to eat. Most of it you'll find is Chinese. May also take the opportunity to buy some cow lamb on the way home, the sweet sticky rice I'll tell you about. And maybe some of these desserts. A little bit easier to walk on the back side of this festival. Nice look at the murals in this little alleyway as we walk past. Give you something different to have a look at. Nice little area to have a seat in the corner. Picture of me in my younger years. And this is how I'm starting to look now, putting on quite a bit of weight. So if I stop clowning about, then I won't end up looking like the samurai warrior. See many people taking the opportunity to sit and eat out. I think this morning we've been quite fortunate really that the weather has held off. There is a storm heading towards Thailand coming across from Vietnam, which I believe is the remains of a tornado, and that's supposed to hit us quite badly in the next few days. In fact, Thailand has actually issued storm warnings for most of the provinces throughout Thailand. People say, oh, it's just a storm, nothing to worry about, but if most of you refer back to the events of a few years ago when the cave boys were rescued up in the north of Thailand, the flooding was so severe it cut the lads off in the caves for quite a long period of time. Looks like we might have some dragon dancing going on here, so you may be lucky enough to catch it. We'll just wait and see. Somebody obviously doesn't need a microphone, it's exceptionally loud. No dragon dancing going on, but something different to see there. Or Chinese desserts. Sweet Chinese. So there we have it, my friends, a quick walk around the Vegetarian Festival here just off Yarawat Road. And let's find out what this cake is. It rather looks like a bean curd that is kind of heated up on a hot plate. Not really sure, but the colour looks something like that. And it's probably got coconut in it as well. So with that, my friends, I think we'll call this video a wrap for the Vegetarian Festival. I hope you've seen something a little bit different here in Bangkok from the norm. Please don't forget to leave likes and subscribe to the channel. Really helps my channel develop, and to be honest, it's quite slow going at the moment, but that's mainly down to the weather. So with that, my friends, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going to take you for a walk now and see if I can find this little side street with lots of tiny flea market stuff might find interesting. So hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye bye.